Hi, I'm Kendra Richards, professional makeup artist, and today I'm going to show you how to use makeup to cover redness. Oftentimes people have a little redness around their nose or maybe around their eyes, and you can correct that with a concealer instead of having to use foundation over the whole face. So today I'm going to be using HSN in Clear 2 by Lanco, and I like to just apply this with a sponge and with my finger. So I put a little bit on the back of my hand. Again, just to limit the amount that I'm going to use. You don't need a lot of cover-up, and with something as highly pigmented as this product, you'll see a little goes a long way. Catherine's got a little bit of redness on the outside and bottom edge of her eye, and I'm tapping the slightest bit, but you can see how quickly that makes the redness just disappear, and it looks so natural. I'm going to do it on this side too. Again, tapping with my ring finger, because this finger applies the least amount of pressure. You want to be so delicate with this under eye area. You don't want to tug and pull too much. I'm going to use a sponge just to finish tapping to help blend that in just a touch more. I'm going to use this on the sides of her nose to tap out that little bit of redness around her nose. This is such a common place. Many people have broken capillaries, a little redness just around the nose. Particularly people with fair skin. It's so fine and delicate, you can see that a little more readily than somebody with a darker complexion. But if you have it with a darker complexion, you can do that as well. Again, just tapping it in with my finger and finishing it with a sponge. Super quick and very effective. It's very common for the outer eye area to have redness. And so I am going to lightly tap some of this very highly pigmented concealer into the outer corners. And that's part of why this works, because it is so highly pigmented, and that is why you need just a little bit of product. And for that eye area, you don't want to cake on a lot of heavy makeup. That's really just going to draw attention to the lines. So again, a very subtle hand here is very key to keeping this natural looking. Another thing is you're going to select a shade. You want to select a shade in your color range, but if you've got an awful lot of redness, you want to look for something that has a little bit of yellowness to it, because that yellow will help cancel the red. If you've got just a slight bit of redness like Catherine does, you can get away with a highly pigmented concealer such as this, and it'll cancel it out. I'm going to do a little bit more on this eye. Another thing about a lightweight concealer is that you can layer it as well. You can build as you need and tap it in for the most natural finish. Because this is a waterproof concealer, we don't even need to set it with powder. If you don't have a waterproof concealer, you should set it with some powder. So as you can see on Catherine, we've concealed a little of the redness around her eye area and around her nose. She doesn't need foundation or anything. She's ready to go. And that's how you use makeup to cover redness. I'm Kendra Richards. Thanks for watching.